Now it's time to recognize the Goodwill Ambassador for China-U.S. Exchange Award. This honor recognizes a respected and distinguished leader for their remarkable and impactful contributions to a constructive and cooperative China-U.S. relationship. This year's winner is James Quincey, the CEO of Coca-Cola Company. We have this video that's going to play on both of these screens, which demonstrates Coca-Cola's contributions. Let's take a look. Mr. Quincey couldn't be here tonight, but accepting the award on his behalf is Curt Ferguson. Curt is the president of Coca-Cola Greater China, Korea, and Mongolia. Chairman Chu and Ambassador Sui are going to return to the stage to hand out this honor. And Curt, once you've received the honor, if you have a moment or two, we'd love to hear your thoughts, if you will.
Ambassador Sui, thank you very much for the commercial. We appreciate it in the Year of the Mouse. Ambassador Huang, nice to meet you tonight, and Chairman Chu. And I promise the Chairman that I'll pay my Bank of China credit card when I get home. This is a really great occasion for us because it is Chinese New Year. But we want to talk a little bit, and you can see we've been in China 40 years. When we want to talk about recoupling, as the ambassador so pointed out, leaving 1.7 billion consumers adrift is not the Coca-Cola Company's goal. We have so much to offer each other. In fact, one of the things in China we're very, very proud of is not how much we sell every day, it's how we dream about the future. Our largest R&D center in the Coca-Cola Company is now in Shanghai. We see tremendous opportunities for us to grow our business, grow our culture. And in fact, our charts also look at, now it's our third biggest business, we look at a business that can be 10 times larger. And right now we have 45 plants, 51,000 local workers. So imagine the scale of that business as we go ahead and really focus on China. It is going to be our biggest market. James can't be here tonight. He's a strong proponent of China. He's the one who talked me into going to China. It wasn't too hard. I left Cairo during that time, during the time of the Arab Spring, so it was a little interesting. We have a great business there. It's growing exponentially. And as I said, our whole mission in life is to recouple. Jintao is at our table here with Vice Minister Li. One of the programs we have launched in China is We Care. And it's about what our employees can do to be ambassadors of our brands every day. And always there's natural disasters in a country as large as China. And I'm so proud of our system that they race and they work all night and they work tirelessly to make sure that the villages have water, that we can get there and try to do all we can. And it's actually two bottling plants will race each other to try to see how fast they can resupply in terms of any type of disaster, any type of need. So I'm so proud of them and what they do. One of the things I'm also proud about is water is a scarce resource no matter how much you have of it. And our system's been able to figure out how we replenish every drop of water we use. And not only do we replenish every drop, but we actually replenish 25% more. So for every ounce of water we use, every milliliter of water we use, we replenish 1.25 more. So it's a phenomenal accomplishment of what they've done. We've been there 40 years. We actually have, we think, the first picture of our first consumer in China, believe it or not. It's an iconic photograph. I've shared it with the ambassador. And you know what? Only in China can we find that individual 40 years later. So we found him. And it's quite amazing, but a lot of hard work on our staff, and it shows you what we can do in China. It's really, truly amazing. So 40 years, where do we go in the next 40 years? A recoupling. We see our biggest business in the world in China. We see a consumer that is getting more and more demanding. We see a consumer that is on the crust of the digital revolution, which is really unbelievable. I see, I have trouble because we deliver to 12 million outlets every day. We have a vast system. But however, there seems to be over 1 billion smartphones in China, and those are now outlets. And it's a consumer, it's very demanding. They want it now. They want it how they want it. So in that very ferocious space of consumer products in China, we're going to have to get a lot more better and a lot more humble as we go forward and address those needs. So in closing, we see a tremendous business. That's why we're there. We see tremendous optimism, and we see a tremendous spirit, and everybody in this room, and we see a tremendous growth in business between our two countries. So fantastic. Once again, we're there, we care, and we intend to stay for a long, long time. Thank you.